Favourite. He's done everything right in this preparation with a sterling win in the course.
Twice over 3,200 metres, so he comes into the race very well on that score. It was a nice run when 8th behind Reckless Tradition in the Moonee Valley.
Throughout the world, and he's fortunate enough to have a horse running in the Melbourne Cup today who goes into the race, one of the favourites, and a very handsome horse who does his owner and his trainer and all his connections.
Kiwi do it again?
Well, I think that's what everyone's trying to say, Phil. Can Kiwi do it again? Those of us who have seen previous Melbourne Cups, I don't think we'll ever forget Sterling's last to first win in the Melbourne Cup a couple of years ago. It was an absolute wonderful effort. The horse has come back here again. He looks beautifully conditioned, very, very fit. And I think that if Kiwi can get to the post first, Snowy Lupton, his trainer, and Kiwi will get an absolutely rousing reception.
18 months, but she's still my selection in the race, and I'm pleased to see, although she's not completely dry, she's not sweating up badly in the ring. She looks exceptionally well, although she's starting to get a little bit excited, but I feel that she can improve enough on her third behind Mr. Lamondi in the Caulfield Cup to win this race.
Unfortunately, his form leading up this time is not as good as before.
Very good 6th in the Dalgety handicap on Saturday.
Back, and she's come right into the betting following her solid finishing 5th behind Atalac in the McKinnon Stakes.
On recent form, he only ran 9th in the Moonee Valley Cup at his last start, but it was a slow pace, and I don't think we can take a lot of notice of that form. He's not an outside, such an outsider as a lot of people think.
And let's now come on to number 12, Enchanteur, Paul Jarman.
Well, unfortunately, I don't think track conditions will suit Enchanteur today. He's a horse that really likes the ground to be pretty heavy, and we've got a very fast track today, and I think really Enchanteur is going to have a lot of trouble trying to run a place in the...
It was an outstanding performance, but Federa looks quite excited and sweating up walking around in the ring, and
I'll get here.
Condition. Last start...
One of the owners of this horse is Ron Archer, the former all-round Test cricketer.
Yet he only recently arrived over from New Zealand. His form in New Zealand before coming over was obviously promising enough for his owner and trainer to send him over here, but he's one that we really haven't seen very much of, but ridden by Lance O'Sullivan, the leading New Zealand jockey, who be given every chance in the race.
19, Mintmaster, the rider Harry White, has already won 4 Melbourne Cups.
Yes, Phil, and Mintmaster is one of the 4 horses George Hanlon, who's won 3 Melbourne Cups, has in the race.
Here's another classic winner, an Oaks winner. Oaks winners always run well in these big races. She's got good form.
I don't think he quite measures up to the standard of some of the other...
Convincingly at Caulfield over 2,000 metres at her first start in Australia. She'll be there for a long way.
23, Empire Rose, trained by the Cups King and ridden by D. Murphy.
Yes, young Darren Murphy getting a last-minute ride on Empire Rose. I know Bart Cummings probably would have liked this mare to have had one more run going into the race, but she did run a very fine race here on Saturday when second in the Dalgety. I thought it was an excellent trial. Young Murphy's a very good rider. I think you'll give her every...
On the Dalgety handicap on Saturday, and a thrilling finish from Empire Rose. That sort of form is good enough.